Well,
Like just. I am not doing this anymore. I command you.
I'm just confused.
I demand that you change the subject.
Can I just say this? I legitimately have always said that I think I agree with you that Ethan Ralph is one of the major entertaining characters of the internet.
And let me tell you something about Ralph. Yes, he may be an opioid addict. He may be a drama queen. He may be all manner of other things that
smelly, stinky.
I knew you were going to add a list. That was not. I'll just demonstrate my straight credentials to you right now. That was not an alley oops. I was not finished. Are you proud of me for knowing what that is?
Yeah.
I am.
Except for the part where you said
you don't know what it is either, do you? You long-haired dork.
Except for the part where you said alley oops instead of alley oop. Fucking fag. Yeah.
Alley. No, let's.
I was going to let you slide on that one, and then you had to do the long hair.
And then you had to say, "Are you proud of me?" Yeah. You see, I always say, look. I have tried to lift everybody up as best I can, and not everybody wants to be lifted, and not everybody.
What do you have, a forklift? Jesus Christ! What are you going to do?
Stop.
Calling a backhoe?
Stop. But I will say this about Ralph. A troubled man, a complicated man, a man with many sides, many issues, and many dimensions to him. Ralph, nonetheless.
Mostly width.
You're funny. I should have let you talk more. Stop. At his best, at his sharpest, at his most insightful, when he's... Can you please take that video off the screen?
Just so people know who we're talking about.
I'm trying to pay him a compliment, and all I can see on screen is...
Well,
I
want people to know how sharp he is.
Why is the surface of Mars rippling? Why is Mars deflating? No, stop. I want your viewers to know something which is true. At his best and at his sharpest, when he's really on, Ralph is capable of great depth and insight, and occasion, and not occasionally really. I mean, when he's on, he does it regularly. These flashes of brilliance. But stop! Take the video off.
Well,
take it off.
You said flashes. So
flashes. Stop it. Take it off. I'm not looking at it.
Let me just ask you one quick question though. Do you think it would?
No. Just wait. Ralph has two qualities which I really like in people.
Looks like he's got three qualities.
Stop, so much. Stop. You are at your most brilliant on the subject of Ralph. You should be a Ralph A-log, not an Alex Stein A-log, where there's just no material to work with because he's so fucking boring. I just want to say, Ralph has two qualities I really do love in people. One is that he is, when he's on and he's really on, he is brilliant, regularly brilliant. In the insights that he draws and the things that he knows that you don't expect him to know, like he knows about art and literature, like nobody that comes on the kill stream with the possible exceptions like me, knows it. Like, say, he can talk about composers, he can talk about novelists, like he knows stuff, right? It's all in there. And the second thing is,
and hamburgers and tacos probably too.
We got to stop. We got to stop this. Because this is turning into like a we should podcast this like full time because you're funny. Stop. He also has a great love of mischief, and he's when he's on and he's good, he is so much fun.
Ask any female cop. The dude loves mischief. He's one of the most. He's a merrymaker. He's.
Oh.
He's a criminal mischief, but it's still mischief.
It's not rare I watch it. It's not rare that I appear on a show, having obviously never seen an episode, and think to myself, I really got to start watching this guy. But you have accomplished that this evening.
Thank you. Now, what do you think? Do you think it'd fucking hurt if you motorboated him?
I'm gonna leave if you keep doing this to my boy.
I've got questions, man. Listen, I was friends with Ethan. I was friends with Ethan for a long time. And so I feel the exact same way you do about all of this.
Look, your your creditably curious mind will have to be satisfied completely on another occasion, because it seems to me that Ralph is going through a little bit of a substance thing at the moment. I don't want to kick a guy when he's down. He's seeing his kids this weekend.
That.
I'm going to be really serious with you, just as a matter of Christian charity. Like I don't want to beat up on the guy anymore.
I 100% agree with that. I'm a guy who's never done any drugs or anything ever. I'm extremely against all that stuff.
You've got your psychedelic set to set you off.
Yes, exactly. I'm never for anybody going through that kind of thing. I actually do feel bad for him. You know, I did an episode one time where everybody was claiming that he was drunk or on drugs, and he was claiming he was sober.
Everybody says I'm high all the time.
Right.
Like, I mean, every comment to every Twitter post that I have.
Well, it's the Adderall. I think it's the Adderall tweaking.
But I don't, because people who actually need Adderall, they get calm on it. They get quiet. If I do, listen, I'm not going to admit to doing illegal drugs on your show, except I will say I did used to do a lot of cocaine. And because I am actually ADD, when I do cocaine, I get quiet. I get chill. I don't fidget anymore. Like, I'm a fucking tweaker naturally. That's my natural disposition. I'm like, your viewers have seen me like jumping all over the place this whole show because I'm stone cold sober. Well, 2 cocktails, but this is how I just naturally am.
I can believe that. I definitely know people like that. Yeah.
No, and I'm just like this. And I've always been like this. If I pop a couple of Adderall, I'll get quiet and focused, and I'm like, I don't act like this. I'm not fidgety. I'm not tweaking out.
See, that's the thing I'm saying is Ethan's kind of the same way. He's the same way in that when he's normally such a subdued guy, you would know if he was actually on drugs or on anything, because when he takes drugs, it would make him crazy. But you see him here, he's literally falling asleep in his chair, falling over into a big, what sounds like a cartoon sound effect of beer bottles clanging everywhere. His feet,
I think it's
his feet flying up in the air and his shoes flying off of him and everything. There's actually like a
stop it. We said we weren't going to do that anymore.
That literally, I'm describing an actual event that happened.
His shoes came off, like Bugs Bunny or something.
Yes, this is a video. You can look it up. This is a real thing. But no, I feel if he because he's got these bite marks all over him or something. People are saying it's bed bugs, but maybe it's. No, I'm saying I feel bad for him. I want him to be sober as a judge.
I just, you never know what people have been through and
everybody knows exactly what Ethan Ralph has been. He broadcasts it all. You know, the wife and the.
I'm talking about his childhood, bro.
I've seen him shove his thumb up a girl's butthole. Like, I know what he's been through.
I myself have not. I'm pleased to say, but look,
he sniffed it. He did.
What happened to me during childhood did much worse things to me than turning me into something like Ethan Ralph. It made me have sex with men, and not just men, but black ones.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. You never know. Like, my childhood trauma made me gay. That's a hell of a lot more embarrassing than being Ethan Ralph.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So Ethan might have fucked a black guy.
We gonna fall out, you and me. We gonna fall out. Listen. This motherfucker Ralph.